political discussion. Anyway, in football match, if a player is taking the ball to the opponent's goal post with the high hindrance, and then he is not able to make the goal, it is extremely it is extremely kind of pessimistic. It is extremely dis, dis, disappointment if a team is taking ball to the opponent's goal post and near the goal post he is not able to make the goal. Okay, high diplomacy is going on between Israel, Iran, and United States. Israel, Iran, and United States. A very deep level diplomacy is going on. Tomorrow is Sunday, today is Saturday, and tomorrow there is an agreement discussion. Agreement, a meeting is scheduled between the Howard Lutnick, the Donald Trump special envoy to the Middle East, and Mr. Argabachi, and he is the foreign minister of Iran, and that will happen in Oman in the mediation of Omanian counterpart, Omanian government, Omanian ministry out there. Okay, in that fashion, the kind of America is very hopeful that it will bring to a deal with Iran. This is what was the news till yesterday. Anyway, what big diplomacy is going on? What is the football match and what's going on? That is the question mark here. Now it is known that Israel has started attacking on the Iran. Israel has made 100 air strike yesterday. 100 air strike, and especially on the nuclear enrichment plants. There Israel has made 100 air strikes, possibly missile attacks. Now today or late yesterday, Iran made 100 drone attacks on Israel, killing few people out there. Whereas Israel is claiming, means Israel made a air strike on Iran, possibly the missile attack, and Iran is making drone attack on the Israel, killing few people out there, and Israel is claiming that it has killed some key person from the Iran. This is the one situation where war kind of means Israel has made unprecedented attack on Iran. Israel has fired few missiles in the past also, but this much at a war scale, Israel has never fired attack on the Iran. This is unprecedented attack on Iran is considered. That is the scenario number one. Scenario number two is yesterday America was saying it has to do nothing with the attack on the Iran as far as Israel is concerned. Okay, so we are looking ahead with the Oman agreement, Oman meeting that is scheduled between US and Iran. Now all of a sudden America has flipped its stances. Now Donald Trump is openly saying that this is the second chance to the Iran to obey what America is saying. Otherwise, more catastrophe, more bombing will happen on the Iran. This is what was expected. Okay, means Israel attack is a dummy attack. Main attack is happening from the backside, that is United States, and that attack is happening so that Israel should agree upon the agreement that will schedule tomorrow, not to make enrichment of the uranium. If Iran stops, if Iran sign on a paper that it will not continue the enrichment of uranium, then Iran cannot make nuclear weapon. That is for sure. And what once it signs of the deal, then it will come under tremendous pressure from other countries also if it signs on the deal and if it enrich the uranium. So either if Iran is willing to proceed on the enrichment of uranium, it cannot do it in a secret manner. That is not possible. So in that fashion, it has to avoid the agreement. That is the another scenario. What is football match is that America is doing everything to save money from the Israel. America is spending lot of money in the Israel still. When Israel, Hamas, Israel, Houthi, Israel is in a war kind of situation with the neighborhood. And in that fashion, America has been losing lot of money. Now, Israel Hamas conflict is the direct conflict. Israel Houthi conflict is the secondary conflict, primary conflict, secondary conflict. Okay, and Israel Iran is tertiary conflict. Tertiary in a way that in a sporadic manner, sometime periodic manner, sporadic manner, sometime that conflict happens. Okay, so Israel Hamas conflict is over. When Palestinian people are starving for the food, Hamas is bending now. Because when they are seeing they can leave, they can shed their blood, they can happily be killed in the war. This is the Hamas fighters. But when they are seeing their people are starving, then anyone would surrender. What they can do? If Israeli wants face-to-face war with the Hamas, Hamas is ready. But this is not what Israeli forces are doing. They are making people starve. So Hamas Israel war is more or less over only. So it is something like that. The football player, one team is crossing the midfielder or something like that. Then Israel Houthi fight is more or less it is over only. Means if they have crossed more or less. Now they have reached the goal post of the opponent. That is the tertiary and final opponent is there, and that is the Iran. If they cross Iran also, then more or less Israeli problem is solved. Now they are at final stage now. That's why this much effort is going on from the Israel and America. Sixth time negotiation agreement deal is scheduled tomorrow. Sixth in 2 months. Means they are trying to make the goal now. If Iran is ready to stop its enrichment of uranium, then full Middle East problem of the Israel is solved. Now Iran is now potentless. Means Iran is something a lion without teeth. Anyway, the operation what Israel has started on the Iran, the name of operation is Operation Rising Lion. A lion, Israel is a lion now, and it is killing, eating everyone. Hamas killed, Houthi killed, and this is the last one. Okay, now they want Iran to break its teeth. Break its teeth means if Iran is a lion, then they want to break the teeth of the Iran, or they want Iran to break its teeth on their own. Means completely stop the enrichment of uranium. Then full problem is solved, and America will stop giving any help to the Israel. So the expenditure is stopped, and after that they will make Riberia as a Gaza Strip. They will chase down all the Palestinian out there, and they will make Gaza Strip, and they will start earning from there. More or less, Israel is right now a money that it is eating from America. Israel will become a country which will pump money to the America. So that is the one thing. Second thing is now they will start doing same thing with the Ukraine and Russia also. That is the second goal. Anyway, so this is what is happening, and Donald Trump is openly threatening now. Till yesterday, he was doing some kind of politics that we have nothing to do with the war politely and come to the agreement table in the Oman. Now, Iranian counterpart, they are saying, what is meaning of talk now? The Oman agreement, it does not have any meaning now. When America is behind the Israel, if it is not behind the Israel, but it's still America, all the weapons what Israel is doing, that is American weapons only. And then if it is not behind the Israel, it is not opposing the Israel. If you are not opposing the Israel, means you are with the Israel. In that fashion, there is no meaning of the agreement discussion that is scheduled to happen on the Sunday. When Donald Trump is hearing this, that Iran is running away from the agreement discussion, then it is now coming openly and threatening Iran that you have to come to the table, or there is more devastation will happen on the Iran. Means United States will combine with the Israel in bombing the Iran. This is the another play now. There is another third play. What is the third play? Third play is that American people, the American journalists, American kind of people, the thinkable people, the American kind of think tanks. So they are now coming up, they are coming ahead, and they are giving stringent, stiff warning to Donald Trump now, because he had won election claiming that America will not be involved in any war. These Republicans, they are infamous for the war. George Bush Jr., he was completely in the war kind of situation, and then he lost the election. Then Donald Trump he lost the election again. Now there is a stringent warning from its own party people also that don't get involved in the war. the way it had happened in the past. Otherwise, Republicans would keep on losing the future elections, and this is what they don't want. Donald Trump had come to the power, 47 president, making people making people believe that there will not be any war. Okay, only truce and peace will be there, and he will be kind of a peacemaker. This is what his role will be. War of Ukraine and Israel, it will get doused in one day only. In that fashion, America will save lot of money, and those lot of money will be spent on the people only. 5 months around it is getting over, and there is no news of getting any of the problems resolved. Anyway, people are threatening Donald Trump that anyway the kind of the angerness among the people toward this war kind of situation is anyway angerness in the American people toward the way the Donald Trump is running the government, that angerness is growing day by day. This is what the think tank in America they are uh, intimating Donald Trump. They are putting pressure on Donald Trump that don't get involved in any war kind of situation with Iran or any other country. Otherwise, you will lose complete full people. You will face the wrath of the people, and you will lose the complete trustability of the people in you. So don't do like that. Anyway, Donald Trump is clever enough not to do like that. So America is not getting involved into any such kind of war. That is for sure. They are threatening. This is called monkey threatening, bandar hudki in Indian term. The way monkey shows its face, okay, like this. This is what United States is showing to the Iran. Come and sign the paper. That's it. If you sign the paper, then after that we will do lot of trade with you. You will become a rich country. All sanctions will we will put off all the sanctions, and lot of trade will happen to you. The question is rising that how Iran would trust America. Donald Trump is not a person who is trustable now. When his own countrymen they are not trusting their president, okay, protest by protest is happening. How Iran will trust Donald Trump? Now, recently, 2 weeks back, Donald Trump put Iran into a list of countries whose nationals are not allowed to enter into America. This is the one point of untrustability. Another is that America has put Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, under list of their national cannot enter into the America. Congo is a United Nations Security Council member. There are 10 non-permanent member of United Nations Security Council. 5 are permanent. In that, Congo is also there. You make Congo as a part of your United Nations Security Council. If any country is becoming United Nations Security Council, then that country is considered as a good country, at least in the eye of United States people. Now, in one hand, they are member of United Nations Security Council, and other side, their nationals are barred entering into America. This kind of the step what Donald Trump is taking, these steps are leading to untrustability of the Donald Trump. Donald Trump has claimed that the trade deal between India and USA, as per the promise, they had promised India for the lot of trade if they come to ceasefire with Pakistan. Now Donald Trump he had made it clear that trade deal with India is on last stage. Means anytime they can disclose the trade. Where is trade with India? Zero. Now, under the pressure from Donald Trump, the kind of Apple phone, they had declared that from June onwards, all Apple phone will be manufactured in India, especially who are being exported to America or imported into America. Means all phone in Apple phone in America, backside it will be written made in India. Where is that deal? Nothing has happened. With Tim Cook, what he is doing, no one is able to understand. And that was the deal that Donald Trump had said the deal with the India is in last phase now. Okay, the deal is in doldrum now. How Iran would trust on the United States if it signs on a paper that all sanctions will be over and there will be lot of trade between United States and Iran. When the deal and trade with the India was on last stage, final stage, and it is not in news at all, the same thing will happen to the Iran. And after that, Iran will become a lion without teeth. No, it cannot do anything. Right now, at least it has something to show to the America that it has nuclear weapon so that they will fear from the Iran. So more or less look like that Iran is not going to proceed now. Whatever is there, it will be like that only. Okay, this is the story that we are telling. More or less people understand what is aftermath, what will happen. Same thing what we have been telling all the way, that the trust on the America, that it will keep on all the every country is watching this, the way Israeli and American, they are making the innocent Palestinian people starve. People are saying this, the way unreasonably, if agreement discussion is going scheduled on Sunday, then why you are bombing Iran? Is it possible that you bomb someone, you slap someone, and then expect agreement from him? Is it possible? No, Israel and America, they are bombing at Iran, and then after that they are thinking that there will be amicable agreement with the Iran. Is it possible? Now this will lead to other country. They move towards China. China is a hidden. China is a hidden enemy of America as far as trade is concerned. China is doing around 4 times trade than America globally. All in all products, if America has Boeing, then China has another company which manufactures passenger aeroplane. Boeing is making crashes now. Now countries will route towards China for the passenger aeroplane. There is a country, I don't remember right now the name of the company. It is based in Shanghai and it is making aeroplane now. So everywhere Chinese products are overcoming, they are kind of overriding the American product. Only software is remaining. Where in AI kind of situation, anyway, it has started. Hardware completely it has overridden American hardware products. Electric car from the China, it is more or less set to rule the world. So the Tesla electric car will go away. Means Chinese like Xiaomi and these electric cars are very very cheap and very effective. They are going to rule the world. Everywhere China is ruling the world. And because of China only, America is losing money day by day. In that fashion, this will add to the untrustability on the United States. Now all the countries slowly day by day they will start moving towards China only. Okay, so we can say that the reason why China is becoming richest day by day is because of United States only. United States must stop bombing Iran. United States must take Iran into its trustability. Okay, United States must take Iran into in confidence. Iran should start trusting America. Without trust, no one will move forward with this kind of threatening, because there is alternative, right? If there was no alternative, America is thinking that world is like 20 years back when there was no alternative to United States. Now there is alternative to United States. Russia is rising in the arms sector. S-400, the way countries are buying, that is like anti-missile system. Now America is trying to bring parallel to the Russia S-400, that is the Golden Dome. Okay, China is booming like anything. America's condition is not what it was 20 years back. You cannot behave in the same fashion the way you were behaving earlier, bombing Iraq, bombing this, bombing Middle East, bombing that country. That era is over. Competitors are there and they're ahead of you. America must take Iran into confidence. That is required. Otherwise, keep doing like this only. Bomb Iran, make Palestinian people starve, then bomb Houthi. How many places you will do like that? Not possible. Okay, so America has to proceed in win-win situation, in positive manner, rather than this kind of lose-lose situation.